Before we start the episode, let's address the elephant in the room. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm going to say it this one time. Yes, GTA 6 exists. Yes, it's probably going to dominate the internet. And yes, it's also not coming out until late 2026. So today, I'm completely ignoring it just for this episode. Because while everyone is waiting for that one game in 2026, this year is quietly shaping up to be one of the most stacked years we had in a long time. Real games, weird games, risky games, you name it. Stuff that we're actually going to be playing before GTA 6 launches. So if your backlog is already like mine and it scares you, I've got bad news. We got more games incoming. So let's talk about the real 2026 powerhouses. Before we get into the good stuff, quick thing. If you enjoy this kind of breakdown and you don't want to miss what's coming in 2026, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Afiq Arcade YouTube channel. It genuinely helps us grow this channel and help us make a lot more moving forward. But if YouTube is not really your thing, we're also on TikTok and Instagram. We have the short punchy version of these takes, so please follow us there at Afiq Arcade Pod. We post clips, recommendation and unhinged opinion pretty much daily. Everything is linked in the description below, so come hang out with us. Alright, back to the list. Now, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but Pragmata is real. I played the demo last year. This game was announced back in 2020, disappeared for years and basically became the industry ghost story. And now, suddenly, it's near gold. The PC demo is out and it actually exists. This game is Capcom experimenting with sci-fi action with puzzle, hacking mechanics, and that really strange slowly tone that they've been teasing forever. It feels experimental in a way we don't usually get from big publishers anymore. And if this lands this year, it could be one of Capcom's boldest games in years. And then we have Reanimal, which might honestly be nightmare fueled. This game is from Tarsier Studio, the team behind Little Nightmares, except this time, they fully cut ties with the Little Nightmare franchise and have gone darker. Mutated animals, twisted environments, and this very uncomfortable body horror energy. If you like Little Nightmares but always wanted it to push further, Reanimal looks like Tarsier finally going all in without restriction. 2026 is quietly becoming a very good year for people who enjoy being uncomfortable. The next game I have for you is definitely have been on my anticipated list for a while now since the demo came out. This game is called Replays. It's one of those games that just stop you when you see it. That 2.5D pixel art mixed with cinematic lighting is unreal, but what makes this game special is the story behind it. The studio had to relocate from Belarus to Cyprus during the development because of the war, and despite all that, they're still here, polishing this thing to release. That alone makes me want this game to succeed, but visually and mechanically, it already looks incredible. Then we're talking about Star Wars. The first Star Wars game I have for you is Star Wars Zero Company, which is basically Star Wars and XCOM. And yes, that's exactly as good as it sounds, trust me. This game is set during the Clone Wars era, which is definitely one of my favorite era, Star Wars Episode 2, turn-based tactical combat, squad management, and it's being made by Bit Reactor, a studio led by former Firaxis developers. These are the people who understand tactics at a deep level. This could finally be the game that Star Wars and XCOM fans actually been asking for years. And on the complete opposite end of the universe, we've got Star Wars Galactic Racers. This one is exciting because Fuse Game is made out of ex-Criterion developers. We're talking about people who created Burnout, Need for Speed. These people, no speed. It's run-based, high-stakes racing, and it sounds like they're building something that's more arcade than simulation. Star Wars need more games like this. Now, a lot of you in the comment section on TikTok has been asking about Nintendo recommendation. So, Nintendo has been quietly cooking for this year. The next Fire Emblem is going to be back to its roots, weapon durability is back, the tone is more traditional, and there are rumors tying it to the Three House lore. So if this is true, that's going to make a lot of people very happy. Orbitals is one that I think people are sleeping on. It's a Switch 2 exclusive, asymmetrical co-op inspired by 90s anime and built specifically around local Joy-Con play. This means that you can do couch co-op, no problem. And this feels like the perfect showcase for what the Switch 2 can actually do when developers actually design games for the Nintendo Switch properly. Then we have Valor Mortis from the Ghost Runner team. This is a first-person action Souls-like when you play a resurrected Napoleonic soldier. Fast movement, brutal combat, and that high skill ceiling of one more level is known for. If you're a fan of the Souls series, Ghost Runner definitely will click for you. This should absolutely be on your radar. And finally, Bolt Gun 2. Boomer shooters are still having a moment and Bolt Gun was definitely one of the best. I've played Bolt Gun 1 and this is classic Doom style. This sequel is in development right now and the developers even released a free typing game just to hype it up. That kind of energy tells me that they understand their audience perfectly. Now, Just to wrap things up, I do have a few rapid-fire honorable mentions that you should absolutely check out. The first game is At Fate's End. It's a hand-drawn 2D action game from the Spiritfarer team. The wild part of this game is the family tree skill system where you either fight or reconcile with family members. Emotional combat is a dangerous idea, but they might pull it off just based on the trailer and gameplay itself. Another one I have for you guys is Death Howl, a Souls-like deck builder from 11-Bit Studios. It's a game about grief, loss, and a mother fighting spirits. It's a heavy theme definitely, but if anyone can handle that kind of storytelling, it's them. And Out of the Woods is a stop-motion co-op platformer that literally looks handcrafted. Even Kojima praised it for its gentle beauty. That alone makes me very, very curious. So yeah, GTA 6 can definitely wait, because if half of these games actually land this year, 2026 is going to destroy our backlogs, and honestly, I'm already stressed. Is your backlog ready for 2026? Did I mention any games that you're actually excited for coming out in 2026? So let me know which games you're actually most excited for in the comments down below, and if you want more breakdowns like this, follow us on TikTok and Instagram at EpicArcadePod. And as usual, that's all the time I have for you guys. I've been your video game best friend Kelvin Tay, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.